Yeah, that's absolutely fine, Mal. You can lurk away if you wish. And a very good afternoon and a very happy Easter to you. And welcome to NevByte Has a Go At. Now, we've finished Shenmue, which was our first game playthrough, so just decided to do something a little bit different this time. We're going with Tomb Raider: The Angel of Darkness. Now, I did have an attempt at streaming this not too long ago, but the, let's just say some technical difficulties hindered what it could be, so we're going to be starting this again. So if there's anybody here that was watching this last time, we're going to go with some different options this time. So it's not going to be completely the same thing. So if you're not familiar with this, it's the Angel... Oh, excuse me, me throat. The Angel of Darkness came out in 2003. It was one of the last Tomb Raider games Core worked on, not counting the 10th anniversary game that they attempted before Eidos and Crystal put the kibosh on it. It was essentially the third in the storyline that carried on from the last Revelation, Tomb Raider Chronicles, and then leading into Tomb Raider: The Angel of Darkness. At the end of last Revelation, Lara was left for dead. Chronicles was like a little bit of a memorial tribute to her, remembering past adventures, and at the end of that, spoiler alert, it was found that she was actually rescued from that, and so this leads us to the Angel of Darkness. So I will see if we can switch over to the display capture here.
There have been 17 reported murders so far in this latest outbreak of monstrous killings. It would appear to be the work of a single, highly psychotic perpetrator. The name of the latest victim was just released. A Professor Werner von Croy. A female, described as Caucasian, brunette, and wearing a ponytail, was seen leaving the most recent crime scene. Officers are advised to use extreme caution when apprehending the suspect. At present, nothing appears to link any of the individuals involved. There are no known survivors of these attacks so far.
Yeah, no, right. So dark. Also, do let me know when we do get started with the game. The problem I had last time, it was lagging all over the place. Now, I've done some changing with some Streamlabs settings, and I've tested this and it should be stable now, but let me know if it's running any bit slower. Now, I have been recommended a mod to try this with the 360 controller, but it will be something I will be looking into, but the I want to see if I can just run this vanilla without any mods at the moment. So yeah, Lara Croft is wanted for murder. Werner von Croy, her mentor, is dead. So what happened that led us straight to this? So let's just start the game and find out.
Help me, Lara. I need you to get something for me.
Go on.
I'm tracking 5 obscura paintings for a client called Eckhart, but he's a psychopath.
Why should I care?
Because I'm being stalked. People are dying out there.
Handle it, Werner.
Lara, please. Look, go and see this woman, Carvier. She can help.
I'm going. Eat it, Werner. You walked away and left me.
Get out!
go. Right, so we're cold, wet, and alone, and lost in Paris. And
This
we've
looks
lost
like a
our
safe
lunchbox.
area. But I need to find a way out.
Okay, and we've started the game. So, now, if you're vaguely familiar with Angel of Darkness's history, you will probably know that it was, unfortunately, rushed out. A lot of areas were cut down. You might find occasional bugs here and there. Like over here, this door was meant to go to a part of the tutorial area, but unfortunately that's locked off. You can get in there with mods, but we're not going there today. Hi, doggy. Oh, come on. Let's just save this. Oh, come on. A dog can't hurt me, surely. Oh, apparently, yes he can. The famous Lara Croft. Oh. Here we go. Yes, the famous Lara Croft, defeated by a dog on a leash. So, this is the tutorial area, obviously, with Lara getting used to the controls. It's alright, but the one specific thing that does...
That bin looks climbable.
Doggy death style. Or death doggy style. Now...
To climb onto the bin, stand next to it and press the up cursor key.
Now, technically you can skip...
To grab the balcony, walk to the edge of the bin and press the jump key.
FPS
Then
heaven.
press the
Hey,
up cursor
Eris,
key
how
to
you
climb
doing?
up.
Okay. Right, yes, if you skip certain tutorials, it's done in such a way that if you happen to skip them before Lara finishes talking, you actually have to physically stand there until the point where she
gap
would have
looks
finished
easy.
talking.
To jump it, walk to the edge and stop.
Oh, the FPS is messed up, is it? Okay, bear with me. Right, okay, I think we're back up and running now. Welcome back to Tomb Raider, the Angel of Darkness. Now, hopefully, we should be able to just gauge the... I've done a restart, and hopefully that should have cleared up the memory a little bit to see if the performance is any better. Right, so let's have a little look. Yep, that's running just fine now. It's a little bit better. Okay, so let's get started then. Yep, that's a performance I'm happy with anyway for now. So yes, yes, this was a game released in 2003, and as I was trying to say before, the yes, it was rushed, so there was some technical difficulties, things broken. Well, I was going to say areas that aren't accessible, like a whole section of the training area being blocked off. Whole areas of the game being cut out, a couple of other things as well. So let's just continue on with this little tutorial section. Right, okay, before we go any further, I'm just going to leave a tweet out saying we're back online now. Right. Okay, so let's get
The
going
jump to
then.
that canopy looks challenging, but I think I'll make it. Walk to the edge and stop.
Okay, so it works similar to the classic
Now
Tomb
press
Raider.
up cursor and jump together. Then press action in mid-air to grab the canopy.
As I was going to say, the controls work similar to classic Tomb Raider. It's not on a grid, but it does have a similar slower movement, I suppose is the best way to describe it.
Walk up to the railings, stop, and press the up cursor key. And I'll vault over easily.
Okay. Oh man, what is it? Who's leaving half-eaten chocolate bars on a rooftop in the middle of the rain? Good enough for Lara to eat, definitely.
I can hop to...
Oh. Okay. I wasn't looking what I was doing there.
It looks like I need something to force this open.
Right. Yes, I fail. I failed epically. But yeah, I was playing this years ago as a little review to review the levels for TombRaiderForums.com. I had to stop due to extenuating circumstances, so I'm going to go through these levels bit by bit and let you know what I think of them. Now, the first this training level, I suppose it's at odds with Angel of Darkness' story, given Lara's meant to be on the run from the police, but it does work, easing you into controls nice and slowly, when you're not jumping into a wall because you're looking at the chat and not at the screen like I am. So if we go...
The jump to that canopy looks challenging.
Lara, I know.
Now press up cursor and jump together.
I've completely lost my train of thought now.
Walk up to the...
But yeah, there's plenty of pickups here, little room to... You have a bit of room to explore, but it still encourages you to keep moving.
I can hop to the...
As should be expected to Tomb Raider, really, because exploration
Remember
is
that by holding the
one of the
walk
top
key,
things you should expect from this series.
to climb off the drain pipe at the top, press the up cursor along with the right or left cursor key, depending on the direction you want to go.
Yeah.
Don't keep me hanging around. I need to reach the roof before I lose my grip.
Also, a lot of people credit Tomb Raider Legend for having Lara being able to grab ledges without any button input. Technically, you do have to put button input here, but if I jump up to the ledge here, Lara will just grab onto that automatically. So yeah, it was before Crystal Dynamics thought of it, and yes, you can do the little handstand here.
Made it. No time to waste. I need to get to Cartier's apartment.
Okay, so... Oh, no, Lara, don't go down that way. Made it then. Right, okay. Let's save that, just in case anything goes a bit pear-shaped. The reason I keep looking at the chat here is because I just want to make sure, because we've got the stream going on my phone as well, and just want to make sure things are going... Make sure things are going smoothly. It looks alright from here. Need to match what's going on screen anyway, but let me know if it gets a bit too choppy again. Right, okay, so another big feature that was cut from Angel of Darkness was Lara would have been able to have RPG, well, I was going to say RPG-like upgrades, but they were meant to have her upgrade her abilities, get better as things go on, but because the game was rushed, unfortunately that was cut. It's still in the game in some form, but, well, I'll show you what I mean in a minute.
To move the barrel, stand next to it, then press and hold action.
So if you move this barrel to get down here...
There's a crowbar down there. That'll come in useful. To hang from the edge of the building, walk to the ledge and press action. To make me let go, press action again, or press the up cursor key to climb back up.
Okay, Lara. So if we get this crowbar, slowly, Lara,
I need to shimmy to that walkway, but I don't think I'm strong enough yet.
Okay, so we go that way. So she doesn't think she's strong enough yet, and if you do try and head down, if you try and climb along there without upgrading, you won't make it. So what you're supposed to do
I feel stronger now.
Yep, that's exactly what you're meant to do. You're supposed to do a menial task. It can be anything like kicking down a door, pushing a box, crowbar, and you will get stronger. I don't know what diet or workout regime Lara's on, but I want to be on there. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so we've got a gun. Have they got any ammo in it? Oh, no. Now, one thing this game unfortunately doesn't have is Lara's 2 pistols. Typically, she only wields one gun at a time. They were planning to put the dual pistols in there, and you can get them in by cheating, but it's a shame because you do get an outfit a bit later that has the holsters for the 2 pistols, but at least legitimately you can't get them. So let's climb down here. Doop 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 doop. Even with this upgrade, you will only just make it if you just keep going, just keep holding the left button, and you do not stop. So it does upgrade your abilities, but only slightly. Come on, Lara, we haven't got all day. Come on, move. See what I mean?
I need to move quietly. Press the stealth key, and then use the cursor keys to move me around.
Shh. We need to be very, very quiet. Okay, so if you press the enter button, you can go into stealth mode, which doesn't really hide you, and it's just looking like Lara's got a bit of a bad problem. Okay, I'm not going to whisper, so...
To hug the wall whilst moving in stealth, press the action button when I'm standing next to it. Push right or left to move me. When I reach a corner, I will peer around.
Okay, so let's see what's behind this corner very, very slowly. There's a guard there. I wonder what we need to do to get past him. Now, another thing this game's put in to its...
Great! There's the key.
Lara, I'm trying to talk. Do you mind? Well, you can stealth people by knocking them out, but you can also do hand-to-hand combat. Let me see if I can do it now. Or, no? Power of the armpit. Okay. Let's go. Okay, so if you move down the ladder. Now, this has been a nice tutorial level. It's an easy pace, although it does seem like the police have completely forgotten you. It's plenty of things to explore. Oh, actually, I'll say it before I do it, but let's see if we can get back... don't think... Will it let us go back and see what's in that cupboard in the hotel room, I wonder? Okay, let's have a little look. Oh, no. No, I don't think it will. So, let's just go down here. Not that way. Well, that works. Aha, you can't get me in here, can you? Okay, so derelict apartment block. Let's just save it here, just in case things go a bit awry. Okay, so if we block this, the police will be delayed for at least a little bit longer. So the police remember we exist, and and so we need to find a way to get away from them in this hotel room. I mean, come on. I mean, I played Resident Evil 3. Nemesis couldn't break down a set of wooden doors. What can mere mortals do? Boarded up doors. Well, poo. Okay. Oh, he's a good throw, isn't he? Right, one other thing I do want to show off, I'm going to save this just in case things go a bit wrong, is the hand-to-hand combat I mentioned before. So if you try it here... Yeah! There we go. Yep, you can do that with certain enemies in the game. Well, if you're not going to die doing so, and he's just disappeared, blinking body over there. You can't do it to these guys here, because if Lara gets too close to them, she will be arrested and it's game over. So no, you can't really cheese your way out of it with that one. Okay, so you need to get up here as quick as you can, because Lara's air meter is going down quite quick with the gas. So let's...
This door is locked. I'll need a key.
Lara, you've just kicked down. You just kicked down a door, kicked a door in. Don't give me that key malarkey. Right. So here we go. This is where the controls basically expect you to learn it. Yeah, so if you're not familiar with the controls by this point, you're going to have a bad time. If you are, this can actually be quite fun. It's, who's blocked the stairs with a wardrobe? Surely that's a fire hazard. Right, come on. Okay, so I think there's another upgrade in here somewhere. Where? I can't remember.
I feel stronger now.
Well, there you go then. Yeah, this doesn't really... The puzzle we need to get the upgrade for in this area is just upstairs. The RPG upgrades are simplified to the point where you just need them to complete a specific puzzle, and that's not always... You don't always have to get them for... You don't always have to get them because certain obstacles, like certain jumps, you can actually clear it without the upgrade. I don't know if that's the case for all of them, but certain cases you can. Right, so let's get this back up here. Right, so this level is quite short anyway because we're near the end. Okay, so are there any pickups here just before we go into this room? No. Yes, I did fix the lag. All I really needed to do was just to restart my PC. So, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I just streamed the game through the display capture because for some reason, Angel of Darkness doesn't really play nice with game capture. Or, I mean, I captured Shenmue through window capture, basically grabbing the EXE and but for some reason, Angel of Darkness wouldn't let me do that because as soon as I go to select the EXE, it disappears. So display capture is pretty much the only way I've been able to stream it consistently anyway. Let's grab the key. Now, you notice we've just activated an elevator. Did I pick up 2 keys there or just 1? Oh, we got 2 of them. So we'll see if we can get down there and see if we can unlock that door. Now, the keys themselves are, well, the lift when you get it running. If you haven't picked up all the pickups yet, all the ammo, all the guns you need, this is your chance to do it now. Otherwise, this is pretty useless. Right, let's see. Where was that door? Not there. I think this was the one. Yeah, Mel, you missed as well. The Lara can kick down doors, but for that particular wooden door, she needed a key. Try and work that one out. Ooh, we got another gun there. Does it have ammo? It does not. Yeah, you will get ammo eventually, but it's just a little while before you actually do. So let's see if we can just grab the lift. Oh. Don't mind me, lads. Going up. Right, and just save that again. Right, actually, just before we do anything again, just want to see if the mic level is running okay. Yep, that seems all right. That seems okay. Right, so let's get back to it. Okay, so we are on the industrial rooftops level now. So this particular level, if you wanted to speedrun this game, you can actually bypass this by timing a very specific jump. I don't know if we're just going to go through the level normally and see if we can try and do the shortcut. So we'll see what it's like when we get there.
That wire looks like it will take my weight.
Will it now, Lara? Okay, so if we go up there...
Press duck to tuck my legs up.
Yeah, I checked. I was just checking to see if the mic levels are running fine. So, is the game back on now? I pressed the thing to switch it back to display capture. Ow! Okay, right, okay. Okay. That's why. Yes, it's not a NevByte stream without something going wrong. Ow. Okay, let's see if we can do this shortcut. As I say, if you wanted to speedrun AOD, this will end the level in a matter of seconds, if I manage it. Right. Where do I need to go? Maybe this... I don't think we've done it. Nope, I haven't done it, so we're playing the level as intended. I'm loving the orchestra music as well. This is one of the things the game actually did really well. The Peter Connolly's scoring is just absolutely divine. I actually backed the what's it called? The Dark Angel soundtrack. You love Lara's birth-making hits. Oh no, right?
That jump looks too far. I'm still a little rusty, you know.
Okay, well, as I said before, although the game does have upgrades in place, certain jumps you can make without them. So let's see if we can attempt this. Actually, as much as I love the music, I'm going to turn it down a little bit just so I don't have to GG. Just turn it down slightly just so it doesn't feel like I have to shout over it. There we are. Nope. Looks like... Right, I'll try one more time, then we'll get the upgrade. Yeah, no rush, Lara. There's only a police helicopter outside. Put those denim jeans to use and just get this jump working. Nope, that's not working, so we'll just go and get the upgrade. I can swear I have seen people do it before, so I shall just play it like intended. Yeah, cardio at work here.
My legs feel stronger. Maybe I'll make that jump.
Let's see, are there any goodies around here? Yeah, no rush, helicopter. I'm just the person you want to arrest after all. Let's see, how do we crouch? Yeah. I've got this set to PC classic controls as well because that's what I've been used to, and the way they've set the keyboard layout is actually quite weird. On default anyway. Yeah, I'm loving these little levels with the police chase so far. They take it easy on the player, but at the same time they do convey the urgency of, you know, we're being chased by the police and we need to get away. Right, okay.
I reckon I'll make it across.
You reckon? I wouldn't count on it, but we'll see. You reckon we'll make it across? White men can't jump. Well, Lara's not a man though, that's the thing. Okay, Lara. This time, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this with style. Okay. Let's see if we can get this lined up. Okay. Oh, we are. There's a little shortcut you can Save me having to climb the pole every single time. Hooray! We've done it! I feel stronger now. Okay, so let's save that there, just in case we, things go a bit pear-shaped again. Industrial rooftops. Okay, there's not really any enemies around here, which is a little bit... Not even like no doggies or policemen or anything like that. Which way do we go here? Nope, it's not that way. Okay. But yeah, if you're new and you're trying to catch up with the story, Lara's mentor, Werner von Croy, was murdered, and Lara's being blamed and is currently on the run from the police. We are currently trying to get to a close friend of his apartment, Margot Cartier, who hopefully can help us, if we're so inclined to be courteous towards her in return. Okay, so this is should be the end of the level now. Oh, Lara, don't do it, you fool! Now, that would almost certainly get a player killed if they tried that in-game. But we're just dusting ourselves off like it was nothing. And not that we've just landed in something potentially unsanitary.
Who is it?
Mademoiselle Cartier, it's Lara Croft. I need your help.
Miss Croft, I recognize you from photos and Werner's description. Come in.
Thank you.
An evil night to be out alone, Miss Croft. Our streets are not safe anymore.
Mademoiselle Cartier, I have just come from Werner's apartment.
And how is Werner?
I'm afraid Werner is dead.
Dead?
Now, this is another thing that Tomb Raider The Angel of Darkness has brought in, the dialogue choices. Now, normally, there's usually one of two options. Lara can either be nice to a person or nasty. Well, I say nasty, but sometimes she's nasty regardless of what you pick. So, let's see. In this particular situation, so we've just told... Can you romance this woman? Sadly not. So, now, we're supposed to console this woman because her best friend's just died. So, what do you think? Do we go for the nice option, or do we go for the, or as I like to call, I'm not guilty, honest option? Sassy Lara. Okay, let's go for the I'm not guilty, honest option.
Yes, and I don't have time to waste. I'm being chased all over Paris.
You owe me an explanation. I'm waiting.
It's all a bit vague. I arrived at his apartment today from London. He was babbling with fear.
He said he tried to contact you.
He did. I never expected that. Not after Egypt.
Werner has been fearful for his life. He accepted a commission 5 weeks ago. Since then, he's been acting strangely, jumping at shadows. He even left a package with me for safekeeping.
That's not too bad. That's me on a regular Wednesday. Okay. Who was the commission from?
Who was the commission from?
The client's name was Eckhart. He wanted Werner to research something called the Obscura paintings. Werner approached me at my department at the Louvre.
Nah, let's just go for the paintings.
Obscura paintings?
5 15th century images, thought to be linked to alchemy and the dark arts.
Were you able to help him?
A little, I think. Oh, Werner was clearly terrified.
Werner being terrified here.
Can we move this along a bit?
He felt he was being stalked.
He could well have been. The monstrum is running around Paris, according to the press.
Werner left a package here with me. I was to give it to you if anything happened to him.
Do you know what it is?
It's his field notebook.
If he left his notebook, he was spooked.
You still haven't explained what happened.
We still haven't explained what happened. Again, we're trying to incriminate ourselves as much as possible.
We argued, I can remember that, and gunfire.
Gunfire? Werner was shot? Did you kill him?
I can't remember. It's all a blur.
Miss Croft, I strongly suggest that you talk to the police.
Yeah, go on.
If I wanted to kill Werner, I could have done that in Egypt.
You don't look convinced yourself.
I'm not going to waste any more time here. Do you have the notebook?
I do. It's safe for the moment.
Then I suggest you give it to me now.
Somebody killed Werner. You say you don't remember clearly what happened. Perhaps the police are right in suspecting you.
I never killed Werner.
I think you better leave, Miss Croft.
What about the notebook?
I think not. Werner was unsure of you, and so am I.
Mademoiselle, what are you doing?
I've decided it would be wrong of me to hand over the notebook. I'm going to call the police. My warning is out of respect for Werner's memory, but that's all the chance I'm giving.
Oh dear, so we better get moving then. It's good, this particular conversation is quite good because there is actually consequences for shooting your mouth off. In which case, oh god, I've completely forgotten what drawer the notebook's in. In which case you actually have to go looking for the notebook yourself, which is here. Let's just go swipe some wine while... Oh dear. We need to hurry up. Right, okay. Actually, let's save here, because I want to see if there's any pickups we can get before the police get here. Just nick some hay fever tablets. Here we are. And... what else can we grab? No, we've just looked in that drawer and I need to get moving. This does have a purpose later though, which we'll show off in just a bit. Next morning, 6 AM. Our heroine is on the case of solving her mentor's murder by having a hangover and waking up in a train. Oh, what happened? And why does my mouth taste like wine? Oh, probably because I actually have wine. Vintage cognac. Right, let's see. We've got the notebook now, which is basically a... Well, if you played any other game with a notebook, you'll know what this is. Basically, different hints on where to go and give you a rough indication of what to do in the game. So, this is Werner von Croy's notes. Eckhart, client, be wary. Louis Bouchard, useful contact. Purchased handgun. Discretion assured. And he said, oh god, he's German, isn't he? Not Russian. Terrified to go out. No, actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I am actually not going to do that accent at all. Terrified to go out. Monstrum terrorising the streets. Tried contacting Lara again in London. No response. Still not forgiven me for Egypt. Obscura paintings. 5 15th century works of black alchemic magic. All lost, hidden by the Lux Veritatis. 5 obscure paintings, drawn copies of the paintings, contain encrypted maps of each painting's location. And there's some other notes here. that will come into play in later levels, but we don't need to look at them right now. Let's go talk to this chap over here.
Is this your pitch?
All Paris is my pitch. Got any spare change? For a coffee?
Maybe. I need to find a man.
Then look no further, ma petite.
This is a particular man. Bouchard. Louis Bouchard. Know him?
No. Never heard of him.
Even for spare change?
Go away, I never heard of him.
So where could I ask? I could use a coffee. How about you?
Try the Café Métro, in the Place d'Arcade. The owner might be able to help you. Knows all kinds of stuff.
Sounds like my kind of cafe.
What about the spare change, mademoiselle?
I didn't say I had any.
Welcome to Paris.
You took that a bit better than I expected you to. She's basically just lied to you, saying that she might have change. Okay, well let's go. This is the welcome to the Parisian ghetto. What I can understand from the development from this game, it was essentially meant to be one big area with loads of things and people happening in it. But unfortunately, due to the game being rushed, it was cut down into smaller sections. So we'll find out what that is in a minute. Hello, lad. What's your story?
You looking for anything special, little lady?
So what are you? A city guide?
That's right, I'm a city guide, all tastes and interests catered for.
Good. I need directions. I'm trying to find a man called Bouchard. Do you know him?
That's not the healthy kind of question to be asking.
Don't tell me Paris is dangerous.
Oh, we got all kinds of rough stuff here in Paris, including our own serial killer. Are you heard of the Monstrum, huh? Are you heard of him?
Let's go with our approach of trying to incriminate ourselves.
The Monstrum is a him? How do you know that?
I don't know what it is, but I'd watch my rear on the streets if I didn't know my way around.
Which you obviously do. So how do I find this Bouchard?
He won't have time for casual callers. Been having staff problems at his club, I hear.
Bouchard runs a club?
Yeah, Le Serpent Rouge, flashy joint.
Why should losing staff be such a big deal?
Because these staff are dying on the job, messily, no one knows why or how.
You don't think Bouchard's up to handling it?
Keep your voice down. Bouchard can handle all he needs to, but this is something different, something creepy. His people didn't die pretty. It's got him really shaken.
Is it the Monstrum?
Who knows for sure? I just tried to keep my nose clean, you should too.
So you've no idea where Bouchard is?
Nope.
Well, I'm sure someone does. I'll ask around.
Yeah, do that. Why don't you try Café Métro?
What's at Café Metro?
Nothing, man. Only the biggest loser in Paris. It's a joke. Forget it. Let me show you some of our local specialties.
No thanks.
Having to keep low, eh? That's hard. Especially with the cops being so trigger-happy.
Should I give Bouchard your regards when I find him?
No, don't do that. But if you are at a loose end, look me up. I'm sure we could find something diverting for you. You know, something special.
See you around.
Are you sure it's nothing that will end up with me being in more trouble with the police? Well, just before we go, are you sure you don't know where Bouchard is?
So you've no idea where Bouchard is?
No.
Are you sure?
So you've no idea where Bouchard is?
No.
One more time?
So you've no idea where Bouchard is?
No.
Yeah, if you finish talking to an NPC, they'll
So you've no idea where Bouchard is?
No.
I pressed control there when I meant to press shift. Okay. They will actually repeat a similar line, you know, like most other games did at the time. But the way this does it is actually quite funny. So, yeah, it's like, so you have no idea where Bouchard is. No? No? None? Oh. Hello? Hello, hello, hello?
Not a lot of passing trade at this hour.
It's early yet? Move along, ma chère. You make the place look crowded.
How very dare you? Me? I don't know about you guys, but I think she just fat-shamed us here.
I wouldn't worry. We're not in the same class.
That attitude won't get you far round here, sweet thing.
I just want to find someone. Name of Bouchard.
You won't find him here, ma chère. He did run the club across the road, Le Serpent Rouge, but had to move premises. There was a lot of trouble, I heard. Things needed to lie quiet for a while.
Okay.
And no one knows where he is.
What do you need with a dangerous individual like Bouchard?
I'm trying to track down a friend's movements.
Lost, is he?
Dead. But he made contact with Bouchard before he checked out.
Tell you what, there's 2 guys who used to work at Le Serpent Rouge.
So Bouchard didn't lose everybody?
No. These 2 left before the troubles closed the place down. One's a miserable old devil called Bernard who was the janitor there. He hangs about in the park sometimes.
And the other one?
The other one, Pierre, worked as a barman. Makes bad deals that backfire on him. He runs the cafe at the Place d'Arcade now. Café Métro. You never know. Might be worth a shot.
Better than anything I have so far. Thanks. I didn't catch your name.
Janice. Everyone knows me around here. Look, be careful, chérie. Bouchard's a mean operator, and he's been targeted hard recently.
Does anyone know who's causing Bouchard all this grief, or why?
No. Or they're not saying. The monstrum has got everyone too scared to talk.
I'd have thought Bouchard would be geared up for trouble.
He can handle it all right. No one better. But the way his people has been dying, so ugly. And that poor woman.
What woman?
Someone called Carvier. She worked at the Louvre, it says on the radio. I don't want to talk about it.
Carvier?
No, you watch out, my cher. There is a lot of sickos loose on the streets.
Yeah.
That's okay. Some of us like it that way.
Okay, what she actually said there is one thing I will give Angel of Darkness credit for managing to keep in. This next quest, what we've got at the minute, has branching paths. So there's 3 things you can do. We can talk to the guy at Cafe Metro, talk to the guy Bernard mentioned, and the third one won't reveal itself until we've spoken to one or the other, but I'll explain that in a bit more detail when we actually get to that point.
It's early yet? Move along, ma chère. You make the place look crowded.
It does make me wonder what other kind of branching paths they would have had if this game had a chance to be finished, because that is actually a quite clever way of doing that. I think this is an area I wanted to show off just before we move on. Renee's Pawn Shop.
Open for business.
You managed to get in, didn't you?
Just checking. I didn't want to waste your time, or mine.
Discretion is my middle name. Especially with strangers who just walk in off the street.
But you can keep your mouth shut.
Depends what's in it for me. Are you buying or selling?
How much for these?
Right, okay, so this pawn shop, any particular pickups that might normally seem like they don't have any other use in the game, you can actually sell them off here. So we haven't got very much at the moment. So we've got the wine bottle, and we've got the antique doubloons, the little antique coin things. So we can just sell that off. That gave us 20. Oh, what did that give us? Nice, 500 euros. So money will come into play in certain areas of the game. Not very often, but it does come into play in certain areas. So with the branching paths here, I think we're going to go for Pierre in Cafe Metro, because yeah, he is the more roundabout way of progressing in the game, but he's I do want to try and go through as much of this as I can. So the other character does get you in a bit more straightforward to another level. But you'll end up there anyway with the other fella, so we'll go to Cafe Metro if we can find it. And yet, because this was unfortunately segmented into different areas, you unfortunately get load times when you go into different areas. Now, on modern machines, it isn't that bad, but on the PS2 version, I can't imagine how long these must have been. So if you have the PS2 version, I do apologise. But yeah, on PC, on a modern machine, they're not too bad. They just happen a bit too often sometimes. Hello there. What can I do you for? That's a nice mullet you got there. What are you reading? Oh, come on. The cartoons can't be that bad. Well, I'm sure we'll never see this guy again. Oh, wait, I'm actually lying. Oh, didn't notice that before. Cool little, reflection effect.
Are you Pierre?
Possibly. What can I get you?
Information.
Really? Well, everyone wants something for nothing.
Welcome
It
to the
needn't be
internet.
for nothing. We could trade.
Trade?
You used to work at Le Serpent Rouge. I need to find your ex-boss, Bouchard.
You don't look like police.
Well, what was your first clue? The fact that I was wearing double denim? Maybe? Okay.
No, I don't. But I do deal with problems. Sort them out.
And run errands, no doubt.
If need be. And they pay well enough.
What sort of problems?
What sort of problems do you have? Any situations need clearing up? Difficulties removed?
In exchange for information about Louis Bouchard. That's dangerous information.
I'm a dangerous girl. And right now, I'm losing patience.
I do have a situation that needs tidying. A retrieval job. Something I forgot to pick up from Le Serpent Rouge when I left in a hurry. It's mine, and I want it back.
Why don't you just pick it up yourself?
2 guesses.
Bouchard? The monstrum?
Don't joke about the monstrum. Bouchard ran a lot of operations there. The place will be staked out.
Just tell me where the item is in the club.
It's small. Small enough to fit inside one of the stage lights. The one that doesn't work.
That's it? Okay. I can work with that. How do I get into the club?
With this. This will get you in behind the stage area at the back. Return what's mine to me here, and I'll put you in touch with Louis Bouchard.
I'm sure he'll be glad to hear from you again.
He isn't going to. I just tell you where to find him. Then it's up to you.
Okay. And if this doesn't work out, I know where to find you. Don't I, Pierre?
So yeah, we're gonna go and find a...
Just tell me where the item is in the club.
It's small. Small enough to fit inside one of the stage lights. The one that doesn't work.
I'm trying to walk out of here. I don't know what I'm doing. I keep thinking I'm pressing shift, but I must be keep pressing control by accident. But yeah, that's mildly irritating. So we'll just head down to the Serpent Rouge. Keep in mind as well, when I said these are branching paths, both of them will ask you to do the same thing. Go to retrieve this box in the nightclub. But if you take the mission from one person, that will mean you're locked out of talking to the other person. So I'll just show off what the other person's like just before we head to the Le Serpent Rouge. Here he is. Hello, Bernard.
Leave me alone, I'm busy! Leave me alone, I'm busy!
One more go, because we know we all love it.
Leave me alone, I'm busy! Leave me alone, I'm busy!
Busy staring at... What are you looking at, actually? Statue? Okay, fair enough. I'll just leave you to your, busy work of staring at a statue. But yeah, it's a shame that this area wasn't expanded upon and finished as much as the core design would have liked, because I do like the look of this. It looks, even for 2003, it still looks really well, very detailed. The street signs, the buildings. It's just a shame, really, there's next to nobody here. But there you go. Hello. Haven't we seen that bite before? Oh, well, I'm sure we'll never see him again. Just a thought. Right, okay, now, which is the door? Stage door? Le Serpent Rouge, or the Serpent Rouge. Now, I'm going to leave you with a bit of a pop question. Now, Lara's currently on the run for murder. What would you think her reaction would be if she had to navigate a complex full of police officers? How would you think would be the most logical way of dealing with them?
Pronikl do střeženého prostoru.
What? Oh, ow. So much for stealth. Apparently that's how you do it. On the other hand, have we got... Yes, we have. We have a gun. Let's see, has this one got ammo? Yeah, I don't know what... No, that doesn't have ammo. That does not. Okay, so we've got the pistol for now, but that's okay, we have a gun. Let's get the key from here. And sorry, mate, I'm just going to nick your half-eaten chocolate bar. You don't mind, do you? Right, okay, if I remember correctly, when I was reviewing this level on Tomb Raider forums, I didn't really think too much of it because of the, well, there's a certain bit of music that starts off when you play the level, that plays throughout the stage until you finish it. Now, I'm not particularly a fan of techno music anyway, and it does grate on the nerves a bit the longer you're in the level. But I'll see if I'm any different now.
Pronikl do střeženého prostoru.
You saw that, that was self-defense. Right, okay. We are hurting quite badly, so what fixes a gunshot wound? Chocolate, of course. It's only fitting because it's Easter Sunday. Right. Let's... Oh, there's another chocolate bar behind the bar there. Yeah, there's no music at the minute, but trust me, there will be soon. And can I get that wine bottle? No, I can't. Right, okay, if I remember correctly, you'd activate it through this DJ booth up here. Sorry, I do apologise. Excuse me. Okay, so... Oh, okay, don't think it's here, it's on the... Ooh, what's this do? There we go.
Pronikl do střeženého prostoru.
So that's what, at least 2 or 3 counts of assault and 1 of murder to add to our list of charges? Ooh, that took a lot more out of me than I thought. We'll put the health pack on and we'll actually save just in case things go a bit awry again.
Pronikl do střeženého prostoru.
This has got to be the worst techno music video I've ever seen. proper nightclub fashion, any chat messages in a minute, I will just respond with, what? What? You know, because that's what you do in a nightclub, don't you? He says, not really going to nightclubs in his life. Played this game before, but it's just more with it coming back to me. Let's see, can we jump from there? Yes, we can. Actually, let's save again. Yes, I know I'm saving like mad, but I don't particularly trust myself with this game. Let's leave it at that. What? You're gonna have to speak up. I can't hear you because of this loud music. Tricky. Next, I think, is over here somewhere. I see. I see. Well, that could have gone better, and now you see why I save often here. Wrong way. This has got to be a safety hazard at this nightclub, sure. This might be. Forget the monster. This is why the club closed down. You get people climbing on the equipment. Oh, you are kidding me! What the hell? Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, let's try that again, shall we? Right, I have a feeling this is probably going to go wrong again, so we're just going to save scum here again. Don't walk off the ledge. I'm not pressing anything, she's just... I don't know if my control button's stuck or what. Right, so where would you go? Well, that bridge is out. Well, yeah, this is nowhere near as bad as I remember it to be. There's a nice little level, nice little climbing, platforming sections. The techno music does seem to repeat itself over and over again, but it's not as bad as Remember anyway. Right, okay, so we've got the stage lights, so we need to find a way to get to the one that has the box in it. Oh. Let's see. Anything down here? I think I'm gonna save scum again here. Yes, I'm a noob. I've played this before, so I should know what's coming, but it's been about 8 years since I've played this, so... That was close.
I'm not strong enough.
You're not strong enough to open a steel door. Actually, come on, let's turn the music down. Let's turn the music down a tad. Right, Lara, you just kicked down a steel door. Well, you just kicked down a wooden door, and this one's a bit too much. Okay, well, as you're about to see...
I feel stronger now.
So you can kick a bridge down, but you can't kick down a door. Okay, fine. Well, in all seriousness, though, it's more to do that she doesn't have the confidence to do it rather than the capability. But the way it's portrayed does make it seem a bit weird. Is there any pickups in here? Work? It doesn't seem to. I think that's it. How much did we really get? 160, not bad. Push it to the front of the club if I remember correctly. Okay, so let's grab ourselves some wine. See what that does. Nothing at all, apparently. I don't think you want that chocolate bar, Lara. You don't know where it's been. So, how do we get out of here? Maybe that's why we're not meant to go up here. back up there. To be fair, that's a fairly clever puzzle. I didn't even realise that wasn't... I'd forgotten that was a puzzle until I'd looked it up. Okay, this should be the right thing now. Yes, we've got it. Now, I think we should be able to head back the way we came. Well, we got some pickups and goodies along the way anyway. Ow! Who's shooting? Do you mind? You're being so rude. Now I'll have to take your gun and munch on some chocolate. I'm that upset. Or tablets, rather. Nom. Or might have been better. Never mind. Okay. Can we use our switch? No, we can't. Okay, so we're back in the Parisian ghetto. Now, we need to go back to Pierre, or do we? There is the third path, which I'd mentioned before, which doesn't really come to light until you've got the box. You can take it to Pierre or Bernard, or there's a third person you can take it to. We're not going to do that with this run. There we go. Yeah, we're not going to do that with this run, but it's an option. He'll let you into the cathedral, I think it is. So if we move down here... Right, let's head back to Cafe Metro anyway. And once we've got to where Pierre wants us to go, we'll wrap things up for this stream. Yeah, this is the fellow you can take the box to, but we're not gonna do that at this present time anyway. So we're gonna take it. We're gonna take the box back to Pierre. Wherever he is, if I can find Cafe Metro again. Hello, Pierre. Got your box. Like, don't let me interrupt your phone call, mate. I've only got what you asked me to get.
Did everything go okay?
It's quiet in here. Your voice really carries.
Don't mess me about.
You were right about the place being staked out. There were gunmen all over the place. No sign of the monstrum, though.
You got it. Ah!
Now... a little matter of Bouchard's whereabouts.
Bouchard, yes,
You aren't going to disappoint me, are you? You don't want to see my dangerous side?
No. It's just that someone else was asking for him. Just after you left.
Asking for Bouchard?
Yes, the customer who was sat in the corner, reading his paper. I couldn't tell him anything, naturally, but he may have overheard us.
You know, you talk real loud. It's hard not to notice it.
Okay. Take it easy. Are we going to deal?
Only if you behave.
All right. Bouchard is lying low. I know someone who can show you where.
You can trust them? This person you know?
Just about. Name of Francine. She's my ex.
Reassuring.
This is her address. And the code for the gate.
And she can point me to Bouchard? You sure?
Oh, absolutely. She knows a discreet route to the back of the premises.
Discreet. Translation. Dangerous.
Nothing in Paris is safe. But this route will get you where you want to go. Please, it's arranged. She's expecting you.
I hope this arrangement works out, Pierre. I'd hate for you to become a personal problem that I have to come back and tidy up.
And she's done that before, Pierre, so keep that in mind. There was another person called Pierre she had to tidy up. Okay, so the code is 15328. Right, okay. Now the thing is to find Francie's apartment. Which, if I remember correctly, should be down here somewhere. Well, if we find a key... Okay. I think this is it. Okay, what was the code again? 15328. Them fingers, though. Okay, I don't think that's it. Right address. Oh, you actually have to open the door. I forgot about that. I'm thinking of other games where the door automatically opens if you have the code, but why would it? It's an apartment building. Hello, Francine.
Bouchard is in the old church. You need to find the mausoleum in the churchyard. It leads down into the church basement.
Is this the best way?
It's the only way past the doorman. Watch out for the ledges. They are dangerous.
Where isn't these days?
Welcome to Paris.
Welcome to Paris, indeed. Okay, so... I think we're going to do one more level, and I think we'll be packing it in for this stream, I think. Okay, so this is St. Alcard's graveyard. So if we move down this way. Oh, nice backflip. You know what? Okay, we're just gonna call it there anyway. Thank you so much for everyone who was watching the stream. Give a like and a follow if you're on Twitch, and you can follow me on social media at NevByte for more streams. And I will see you again next time. Hopefully, next AOD stream will have less technical hitch-ups, and it will be next Sunday, the 27th of April at the same time. We should have a technical hiccup-free playthrough by then, fingers crossed, and knock on wood. And again, thanks for watching and supporting, and I will see you again next time.